YouTube. I'm doing something different. So this is the after look. Just doing, trying to change things up, showing you the after picture in the beginning instead of waiting to the end. So I'd like to welcome everybody, as I always do, to all of my subscribers and to the people that's new to the channel. Doing something different today, and this is one of my biker brothers, my little brother Chris right here, aka iLiveit, and I'll put the link to his channel down below. But we're just doing him a flux hawk today, and what I was asking him after I finished combing his hair is where do he want his fade to sit, the bald line, and that's what he was pointing to. So like my pointers are reading, I had the adjustable fully closed. And I just made a symmetrical line around his head. Now I'm balding out the hair because a lot of people left in my comments, they hate it when I leave the hair on the client. So that's my outliner braid on my Andy Supras, and I'm just balding them out. Making sure I stay below my first initial guideline I put in. So the outliner blade, this one is not modified. So it's similar to probably a 5-0 or maybe a 4-0. It's definitely not as sharp as a regular T outliner blade, but it cuts close enough. Okay, I'm back. I have my lever all the way open. I'm just going up an inch. And again, I'm only showing this one side. And what I do on one side, I do in the back, and I also do on the other side. Just making a nice, even guideline all around. All right. So on this one, I'll be blending out that first guideline I just made. So like it says, I'm going to start with my clipper fully closed, and like I just did, I move it to the middle. So it's closed, I move the guideline up a little, then I move it to the middle, and then I fully open it to blend that line all the way out. Number one guard, I have it fully open, and again, I'll just be going up another inch. Now there's many different variations of this particular style. He could have had it all the way down to his nape, to the center of his head, but we chose just to focus on the crown or the apex part of his head. So that's the version that we're doing today. So now I have my half guard or the 0.5 guard on, depending on which type of clipper setup you're using. And I always go from open to close. And all I'm doing is just blending out that guideline I just created with the number one guard. And as you notice, I'm using my corners. Just make sure everything is just nice and symmetrical. Okay, here I come with my 1.5 guard or 1.5 guard. And again, just going up an inch. It's fully open. Just a quick note, anytime I change a guard and I create a guideline, the lever will always be open. That's just how I do it. Okay, this will be my biggest guard. This is number 3, and again, I have it open, and now I'm just creating that mohawk or foxhawk look for him. I'm just shaping and just creating the look that I know that he wants. So the focal point is gonna be up front. So that's why I'm leaving that portion a little bit darker. And now I'm about to close number 3. And the back is just gonna be a lot closer to his scalp to make you focus on the middle and the front part. Now I have the number 2 guard. And like I said, I always start with it open and then I'll close it. And now I'm just gonna wind up just working my way back down. So I'll go from 3 open, 3 close, to number 2 open, to 2 close, to 1.5 open, to 1.5 close, all the way down to what I don't have any guard on at all. And even with the number 2, I'm just still trying to shape it to give it the look that we're trying to achieve. That look you saw on that first still shot in the beginning. That's the look that I'm creating. There we go, 1.5. And like I said, I'm blending, detailing, and shaping all at once. So there's no guidelines per se. I'm just softening up or debulking. So that's all I'm doing right now. I know in my mind the look that I want to give him, and I'm just fading away the darker areas or the lines of demarcation. I'm just fading them away. As you can see, though, there's still 2 lines right there. That's that top line, and then it's a little small faint line at the bottom. Okay, number 1, we'll start with it open. I'll detail all around. I'll come back and then I'll close it. Then I go to my next guard. And even as I'm doing this, okay, here I go with some clipper over comb work. And again, I'm just gonna shape a little bit, and then I'm going right into the edge up, using my comb as a guideline, just to make sure I don't push back the vertical bar. I'll go back to the center and I'll connect the lines together. As you can see. And the same thing I do on this side, I'll do on the opposite side. Just working on the C cup area right here. So what I just did is just to make sure that both his C cup points meet up, I used the point of the comb. I started that one side, which was, I believe, his right side, and connected to the left. And that's how I get them both to be symmetrical. Now I'm just detailing. Remember I said I saw a little faint line, so I got to remove that line. So I'm just going open to close, just trying to get rid of that line. Because remember, I put the line in with these, so I should be able to take it out with these. Sorry. All right, as a bonus, I'm gonna do some razor work. So I'm just gonna show you guys just a little bit razor work. Still trying to keep the videos under 20 minutes. But I want y'all to know, okay, that I can use a razor. Now for the look, I go with water. Then I follow up with some oil sheen. And then some of my Junior sauce. Now the water just loosens up his curl pattern. The oil sheen just gives a little bit shine and add a little moisture back to his hair. And then I put my little sauce in. I rub that in around real good to activate his curls. Then I'll follow it with a sponge. And everything I use is water based, and it shampoos right out. So you don't have to worry about no build up and dandruff. All right, I'm gonna sponge it, and then I'm gonna still see some little areas that I want to accentuate this mohawk or flox hawk look. So I'm gonna use some shear work. And I just appreciate everyone taking the time out of their busy day and checking out this video. Hopefully you learned something from it. If you did, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button. I have more videos coming. I'm trying to put at least one video out a week. The weather's starting to get a little bit better, so if there's some motorcycle bike stuff going on, I will hop on the bike and do some recording on it. I just want to thank everybody for checking out the video, supporting the channel, helping the channel grow. I was so shocked and so happy and appreciative to see the subscriber count going up. Thank you all. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. This is Junior.